comes a new challenger.
प्लेयर स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here?
पिंग बहुत ज़्यादा है यार.
No good up high. Next up, they get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. What's the play here? Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. Super meter is looking bare right now. Will they try to hang back to stock up or continue fighting? Gaining some meter would open up the opportunity to deal huge damage, but that's easier said than done. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Solid combo. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. One chance here may end KO. Player 2
slow motion.
takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Sonic boom! Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Throws them. What's next? Good work staying in throw range there. Good somersault kick. Player 1 can build off this lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Pops him with a Shoryu. What'll happen here? Quick dashing. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Looking to impress with this super. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Hits him with a stopping block.
या तो cancel.
Closes it. Ooh, what a smart throw. Both fighters planning something? Ah, burnout activates. Forward throw. Laying the pressure on Thick. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Both sides getting ready. Player 1 with the rhythm, owning that space. What now? Flatlines them. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive art. Connects with the throw.
रोल बैक की वजह से निकल ही नहीं रहा सही से.
Player 1 with the lead. Will they go for offense or defense? Ooh, does them dirty. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Come on now, let me hear you say it. Shoot for you. Rip-pa! Bet that hurt. Player 1 needs to take drop that off. Not so fast. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. Gets the quick dash shorty. Keeps them. Wow, sat and waited for this opening. Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Amazing. Nice fireball. Sets up with the jump in. Ooh, what a smart throw. What now? Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. This is a critical moment. What are they gonna do? Low heavy. What will be the follow-up here? Player, oh come on, kid. Why would you use the super? The big slamma jamma. Player 1.
ट्रैश कनेक्शन लेके आया ये. ये दिखा वैसे चाइनीज प्लेयर सारे लैग मारते हैं. मिरर है ये.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. What's the play here? Big opening ready, they're dead. Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round 2. Fight.
Tries to set the tone with that charging attack. Overdrive jackknife. Blood'll have drive rush to keep it going. Closes the distance. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Looking for a chance. Jumps. Smart play with the throw. Player two will look to a buck. Burns out. Uses the gauge for a super art. Didn't hesitate going
Nice
for the kill
combo.
with that super.
Locked on.
Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Last round, people. Both
next?
fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight. Round. Fight.
This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Overdrive jackknife. Betting it all on the drive rush. What now? Player one is... This is gonna hurt. What crowns them from above? Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Closes it out. Player one...
इसकी ट्रिकी है ये जंप.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Fires off an overdrive bar. Adding that to the mix will change the pace of the match and keep the opponent on their toes. Trips them up. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player one with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Gets some. Player one on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Grabs them. Closes the gap for the grab. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Combo with the target combo. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Does a good job escaping the corner. They break things off to take a quick breather. Parries the projectile. Uses the parry to deal with that projectile. Jumps in. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Excellent block to shut out the impact. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. So, what's next? Player two needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Experiencing burnout. Player two doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Player two going on the offensive? Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Air slasher. Long-range fireball to break the silence. Fires without warning. They continue to battle it out in the middle of the stage. Scuffle. Less than 20 seconds remaining. No time to waste. Knockdown and dangerous range here. Impact squat. What a finish!
Dude.
Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
सिम प्लेयर है।
Here comes a new challenger.
एक्चुअली सिम काफ़ी
They're
कम
all
मिले
fired
हमें,
up. We're almost underway.
कॉम्प्लेक्स होने की वजह से।
Round one.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Jump in,
कनेक्शन नहीं
finds the
सही
mark.
यार।
Goes for the fireball. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage?
Forward कर
What's
रहा
the
हूँ।
play here? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 2
Cancer
is
connection.
almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could trick perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. The jump in is denied. Who's going to start things off? Throws him.
तेज
What's
मार
next?
ले यार, इतना स्लो है
That
कोई।
throw will do some good damage.
शुक्र है।
Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. Player 2 has a chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. Big opportunity now in this corner. Throws them. How long can this offensive
पूरा
assault
खिलाएगा
continue?
मेरे को।
Are we gonna see a comeback here? Connects with the throw. Okay. Will this super art do anything? Player 2.
इसे पता नहीं क्या लग रहा है कि शायद मैं थ्रो कर रहा हूँ ऐसे।
Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Did not miss that chance and takes the round.
400 पिंग खेल कैसे रहे हैं लोग? इन्हें नॉर्मल लग रहा है क्या ये?
Brings it home.
पता नहीं इतना खराब कनेक्शन क्यों आ रहा है अभी। मैं भी मैच मेकिंग में डाल लेता हूँ।
Fighting round. Best online. Casual match. Better practice. Training. Training room.
Are y'all tired of playing the sidelines? Gotta make my own highlights. It's time to heat up. For the fight of my
Smart
life. Show
choice.
'em what I got, 'cause you know that it's my time. Brought till I fall, boy. Give it my all, boy. Got me feeling like let's dance.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checks with the projectile.
Oh, Indian FTC.
Decides to go in with the target combo. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Beautiful setup with that attack. Strings it all together. Heading into the end game now. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Taking stock. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. With the throw. Quick dashing. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Good job blocking the jumping. KO! Player 2
Sees.
takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Jumps in. Absorbs the... This is gonna be bad news. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What's the next move? Experiencing burnout. Player 1 needs to use their SA gauge to their KO. Player 2 gained a hard-fought victory there. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. This is crucial. The opening round is about to begin. They trade. Overdrive. The impact gets blocked. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Life lead opens up. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the perfect read to get the finish with the low attack?
Nice.
Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Checks with a medium kick. Pops him with a shorty. Player 2 has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Player 1 needs to use the front of the corner here. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Shifu Jinrai hits. Good damage option there. A quick breather. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Hits them with a stop and block.
Nice.
Were they baiting them into that? There's a burnout. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Press cross, super hard incoming. The Jinrai? Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Dragon Lash. Player 1 breaks through with the throw.
क्या चल रहा है?
Here's the final round. The real
Both
fight
of us
starts
bottle.
now. Toes with the kick. Flashes him. Here comes a big combo. Player 2 won out those close struggles, and now they gotta have a plan.
यार
for the
मारा
next
दिया है
one.
तंगे ने.
Carries them all the way to the corner in one go. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Player 1 with the rhythm owning that space. The drive impact doesn't up with a fireball. Low heavy, but no go. Sticks out a kick. What a finish! Player one showed they are truly the best
My
of the
10 win
best.
streak.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Medium kick hits. Combo with the target combo. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Player one is just about out of drive after that. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. All right, what's coming up next? Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Bops him with a target combo. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Taking stock. Player one is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves at KO.
The heck, bro? Delay attack
Player
is not
two
working, I
on the
think.
board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Yo, put that away. What a clean counter. Risky up-close
Oh,
spot
nice one.
still going. Flashes him. Player one will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. They back the opponent into the corner. Net brushes that off and keeps going. Quick dash it. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Jumps in. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Dragon, more fuel to the fire. Put them up. What now? Player one can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. What are they gonna do? What are you jumping in for? We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Close range projectile. Perfect execution with the anti-air. They were right to be on guard there. Anti-air in the clutch. Shows the meaty burns out. Player two in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Drops him hard. Both sides getting ready. Player one, raw super hard income. Bring in the heat. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. This might be a pivotal, solid anti-air. Player one can't win this without pulling the trigger. What are they gonna do? Scuff him. Player one can't let this simmer. They got there. They are done. Player two comes away with the win. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Shakes things up with a fireball. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Uses the target combo to take a shot, looking to cook them up.
I can't go for optimal
Into
combos.
the combo. Hits with the overhead. Player two is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Player one creates a good corner opportunity. KO! Player
God,
one
Naruto.
picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Shows a medium kick. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player one had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Takes a trip. Connects with medium kick. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player two can't use any drive moves without burning out. Do they have enough drive gauge? Drive gauge is almost empty. They gotta be careful. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Player two in dire straits with burnout. Side switch in the corner. This is the time to use flash anti-air. Using the super can open up
I'm
huge
dead.
chances for you.
नहीं
A real test of nerves here. What'll be the plan? There's a burnout. Quick Pete blocks the low kick. Knocked him out of it. What a finish!
कैसे यार out of the 4 frame.
Player one showed they are truly the best of the best. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Jumps in. Big counter. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Gets through the opening. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Can't tech the throw. All right, what's coming up next? Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Life lead opens up. Gets him. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Checks him with the projectile. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Bops him with a target combo. Uses the gauge for a super arm. The Dragon Lash Flame giving them a side switch on top of the damage. Player two will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Experiencing burnout. Player two will pick a good spot to use the super. A quick breather. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Player one has the deck stacked against the KO. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Closes the gap. The last round. It's now or never. Overhead attack. Player one with the rhythm. Only that nothing stops this train. Dangerous range here. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Gets the quick dash short. Denied. He's cool and locks him out. Dragon, putting the cherry on top. Okay, here we go. Gets into perfect fireball range. There's a burnout. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Burns out. Player one may be able to... Oh, yo! Raw super here! Player two is in a very good spot now. Noticeable life lead is gets them in the air! Player two comes away with the win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown. They are letting it fly from the get-go. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Forcefully closes the gap. Player one with the life lead.
वो भी लग गया
Let's see
मतलब
how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Life lead opens up. Checks them with the projectile. Takes a trip. They couldn't shake the projectile. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Dashes up. Who's going to start things off? Tatsu's out of the quick dash. Player one will look to apply pressure. Hits him with a stop and block. This is a tough situation to be in with no drive. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Triple Jinrai hit. Good damage option there. Going in. Player one is in a pretty good... burnout activates. Big throw. A quick breather. Player two experiencing burnout. There's a change of sides. What'll happen? They're going for the super art? Jinrai kick for a mix. Looking to impress with this super. Scared money, don't take no money. Spins it all for the Shinryu Ripper. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Target combo into... Player two can't use any drop. Punish counter sets the table. That combo finishes it. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. A jump. Gets scooped from down low. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Both players look for... Gotta do better than that. Player one will look... Oh, what's this? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player two, there's a burnout. Quick dash. Turning it right up with a super. Player two is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. This one whips. They're wide open. Takes them up. ahead of each other here. Player one is barely hanging on to their last bit of this can lead to some big damage. Knocked them out of the air. Player one has got to work clutch and anti-air. Player one forward throw, laying the pressure on Thick. Notice drive impact misses. Scuffle. Quick step forward. Take a seat. They're just gonna go for
Oh,
it. Are you
God.
kidding me? One more. Player one has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. Gets the combo. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunity. Player one can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? Combo with the target combo. Knockdown. The pressure is so intense here. KO. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Converts the opening impact into a punish counter. Tatsu's out of the quick dash. Player one chases them down. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Medium kick. G-right rushes that off and keeps going. Dashes forward. The impact doesn't do anything. Uses the target combo as a filler. Both fighters planning something, experiencing KO. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Jumps in, anti-air in the clutch. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Attempts to what's this? Punish counter sets the table. Tatsu's out of the quick dash. Plenty of health, full gauges, let's go. Holy, nothing stops this train. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start turning it right up with the super. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Lands the super. Time gorgeous, there's a burnout. Sticks out a kick. The Coke burns out. Dragon Lash. A real test. They pick this time to watch this out. I don't know if this is enough to kill. Sit down and shut up. They are
क्या बोलूं अब?
Player one was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Hits them with a stopping box. Combo with the target combo. Sticks the combo. What's going to follow the combo? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Comeback's gonna be tough now. KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Flashes them. Scrapping it out up close. What'll happen here? Aerial Tatsu. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Shikujinrai doing the business. Player one is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. A real test of nerves burns out. They gotta dig down deep here. A lot of pressure building up. Crashes out the cage right there. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Sit down and shut up. Closes it out. Player one comes away with the win. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Shows a medium kick. Solid combo. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. They break things off to take a quick breather. A good chance here to recover the drive gauge or figure out the next step. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. We're close to the point where one mistake could end the round. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Knockdown. Combo with the target combo. Heats it up with a combo into super. Shippo Jinrai doing that KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? The jump in is denied. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge banging. Player 2 will have to deal with this game experiencing burnout. It's a good spot to use the super. Is this gonna kill? And it's just enough. Solid read on the bars. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Throws them. Oh, here we go. Player 2 needs to take that off. Player 2 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. With dash Tatsu. Player 1 can't super to show off what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Does not leave anything to chance with that super finish. Player 2 comes away with the win. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Nothing stops this train. Uses the target combo as a fill-up. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Strings it all together. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Squeezes the gauge. Burnout act, and that's a KO. Timed that perfectly. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Projectile to try and change the situation. Sure you can? Player 1 can build off this lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. They were right to be on guard there. Quick dashing. A quick breather. Player experiencing burnout. Flashes them. Doesn't miss a beat. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Wow, that's some big-time damage there. Going in? Players, there's a burnout. Backed into the corner. What setup do they have? Low heavy, but no go. Let's get it. Burnout activates.
Or nothing! Eat this!
Just what they were after. Player 2 survives that tense mirror match.
How's this? Come here! It's all or nothing! Let's get it!
बीच में चलना क्यों बंद हो जाता है?
challenger.
और यही आया जा रहा है यार.
We are about to see a mirror match go down where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top? Checking their opponent. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Trips them up. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Both fighters are looking for a way to fill up their super art gauge. I want to see how they manage their SA gauge here. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Taking stock. No more drive gauge. Porter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 2 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. KO! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Uses the target combo as a filler. Looking to impress with this super. Scared money don't make no money. Spins it all for the Shinryu Rippa. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Jumps? There's a change of size. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. Player 1 needs to use their SA gauge to their advantage here. One chance here may end this match. Up tap to close it. Player 2 gained a hard-fought victory there.
How's this? It's all or nothing!
ये मेरे ख्याल से सर्च की वजह से हो रहा है यार. जब ओपोनेंट मिल रहा तब ड्रॉप हो रहा है तो मेरी टाइमिंग इम्प्रूव होती है.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
How's this?
Gets the cross up. Well-timed command throw there. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Nano's metal level is still kind of low here. They're going to need to find some chances to boost it. An aggressive attack. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Solid combo. Checks him with a projectile. Life lead opens up. Parries to cancel the fireball. Feeling out the spacing. They're at the center of the stick. There's the
अरे
impact.
थर्ड हिट हुआ
Not
तो
letting that go unpunished. What a finish. Great meat in the life
तीन
gauge
पंच
there.
नहीं लगे इसे पिंग कितनी आ रही
Player
है
one on the board first with the
89,
win.
yeah.
They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Uses the target combo as a filler. Sliding in. Player two has the life lead. Can they use it? It's a good spot to use the super. Player two can't use any drive moves without burning out. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. What'll happen here? Oh, says no to the impact.
अरे
Burnout
यार
activates. Life lead is there, but KO! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Moses uses the gauge for a super up. This Dragon Last Flame could be big. Can they keep on him? Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. Fires without warning. Meets them air to air. What now? Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Impact squash. Anti-air in the clutch. What bears a burnout? What are they gonna do? Shakes things up with a fireball. Okay, nobody blink. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is so tense. Crowns him from
he
above.
keeps on jumping
Oh, this'll break him. Both avoiding the tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Oh,
क्या चल रहा है बताओ यार भाई एंटी एयर पूरा टाइम एंटी एयर कर रहा था मैं एक नहीं लगा इसे मजाक है भाई लो ये भी ड्रॉप हो गया
Shows the medium kick. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Taking stock. Gets a chance with that jump hit.
कूदता ही रहता है
Player one is just about out of drive after that.
ये क्या पहन रखा है मैनोन ने
Takes the chance to hurt him.
इसकी ये दूसरी कॉस्टिंग है भाई
They can't afford any mistakes. Goes for the super arm.
भाई ये मेरी स्वीप निकल गई वहाँ से बताओ इसके कनेक्शन में कुछ तो प्रॉब्लम है
Player one picks up
निकल
the
ही नहीं
first
रही
round.
चीज़ें
That'll give them a psychological advantage. Brushes that off and keeps going. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Fantastic awareness. Player two has got to figure out a way to fight back after getting wiggity washed that round. The metal level is getting there. Pressure's really mounting up. Jumps in. Barely blocks the jump in. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage. So they should be looking to anti-air instead. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Nice counter. Going in. Looking for a chance. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Burnout activates. Throws him. Rushes that off and
यार
keeps going.
ब्रेकअप दिया है
Smashes out the gauge right there. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it.
क्या स्क्रब खेलते हैं ना मैनोन वाले तो
You need guts to
लो
pull that
ओवरहेड कमांड ग्रैब बस
Player
कुछ एंटी एयर नहीं हो रहा है
one
भाई
and walks away unscathed. What a win!
क्या चल रहा है और ऋतिक
How is
कैसे
this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up?
जी जी
Player one
ये इसकी
gets
punish
a
थी
good corner opportunity. Buy some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can
पीछे
take
हो
some big chances to do damage here.
Good.
Player two in that dangerous burnout state. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to
Anti-air.
continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Player two
ये कैसे छूट
has
गया यार
used up all of their drive gauge. All right, what's coming up next? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Misses the drive
अरे
impact.
कैसे कूद रहा है यार ये Why do you only get inspirational? अभी तक बहुत अच्छे मैच चल रहे थे भाई राहुल तुम आते हो ना तो ही गोरो वाले आते हैं
Goes for the rush down to start. They're on a mission. Transverse. The hit throw connects. A smart play to stop the opponent.
रुक नहीं रहा है
Sends
वो
a
ओवरहेड
clear
चलाने
message with that counter. Player one has a slight life lead. There's been some back
Sweep नहीं
and
punish
forth,
की
but no
इसने।
one has dominated the fight. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Jumps? Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Pokes with a kick. Smashes out the cage right there. They're gonna teach you a
मतलब मैं भी इंस्पिरेशनल हूँ, मेरे आते ही गोरो ओपोनेंट आ गया बिल्कुल।
Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. No, critical art now. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
कमांड ग्रैब है ये, मुझे मालूम नहीं था वो जंप करना था, ब्लॉक करना था मैं।
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
इसकी किस्मत भाई।
Statement there. Jumps in. Quick and easy. Still scrapping for control of the space. Both fighters set. What perfect timing. That's gonna leave him rattled. Okay, the overhead. Medium kick. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Pokes with a kick. Gets the quick dash short of you. On a back.
ये देखो इसे।
Switch sides. Risky play, but it pays off. Looking for a hold. Close range projectile. A jump. Quick step forward. Play it wall splat into the guard break. Gets the stuff. What a finish.
And her super match the personality of your
I've seen a lot
opponent।
of fights in my day, but nothing even
ये
comes
दो कैसे
close to
जीत
this
गया
one.
यार, वो मैं सोच
It's
रहा
not
हूँ।
over yet. Let's
ये
believe
और भी
it's
जीत
time for
सकता
that
है।
run back.
ऐसी बात नहीं है, ये कैंसर खत्म हो गया।
Over their zone. Clean parry. Throws them to negate the block. Mono relies on boosting
वहाँ से
that
चल
metal
रहा है।
level up to secure better
तो देखना
damage.
low आएगा
They're gonna
इसका।
need to work in some grabs somewhere. Opts for the throw. All right. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky Terror heats it up with a combo into super. Very solid corner switch. The jump in is denied. Hold your breath. Beautiful setup with that attack. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Life lead opens up. So they break forward to pressure the opponent.
अरे
Takes
यार
a trip.
चल निकल,
KO.
इसको ऐसे ही मारेंगे EX भाई। जब जैसे
Player
ओपोनेंट
2
जीतते
picks up
हैं
the
ना,
first round.
एक
That'll
सेकंड
give
रुक
them a
जाओ।
psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The super armor does
मारा
its
तो
job.
यार,
Waltzes in there and sweeps them off their feet.
ये देखो अनपनिशेबल
Player
ओवरहेड।
2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure. Burnout activates. Reads the command grab. Flashes him. Risky up close scrap still going. Jumps. Side switch in the corner. Backs away. Not about that BS. This can lead to some big damage. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Both sides getting ready. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Stun. They gotta get in there.
हाँ अब बताओ भाई, जब ऐसे ओपोनेंट जीतते हैं ना जिन्हें देख के लगे कि कैसे जीत गया, अच्छा उनको देखने में ज़्यादा, हाँ समझ रहा हूँ। एक्चुअली क्या है,
Was an absolute
कैन बहुत अच्छा बनाया इन्होंने, बट इसके पास, बाकी के पास स्क्रबीनेस है, इसके पास नहीं है। वैसे मेरे ख्याल से कैन शायद बेटर हो इनफैक्ट मैनॉन से।
solid throw tech. Reads the throw and shuts it down. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Pressuring them in the corner. Buy some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Waltzes in
मैं
there and
range तो
sweeps
कम
them off
रखते
their
हैं।
feet. Holds out with the block.
मैं पता है क्यों खा रहा हूँ ये बार बार, क्योंकि मेरे को लग रहा है कमांड ग्रैब आएगा।
Solid combo.
ऐसे ही चल दिए।
Life lead opens up. Sticks the combo.
अरे कूद के,
Player 1 opts for the throw to close it out.
ये नहीं कि वेकअप जंप थी वो, पहले खड़ा हुआ और फिर कूदा।
What else can they get away with?
वेकअप जंप के लिए रेडी था मैं।
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? goes in on the impact for nothing. Miss your mark with an impact and you're open to a punish. It busts that off and keeps
यार वो
going.
कॉम्बो ड्रॉप हो गया, जब कॉम्बो ड्रॉप होता है पता नहीं मैं अपने आप ही DI दबा देता हूँ.
Punish is there with the drive impact, really laying on the pressure. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Uses the target combo as a filler.
बड़ी हाउस में बैठा है भाई ग्रैब करने के
Defending
लिए.
that meter like it's nobody's business.
वेकअप जंप एंड ग्रैब वेरी रेयर है.
They're thinking of scoring big off this cage use. The fighters return to
अरे
the middle
यार,
of the stage.
बटन तोड़ दिया वहाँ पे उसने.
What'll happen here? Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Punish counter sets the table.
मैं क्यों घुसा जब बर्न आउट में था यार, कुछ कर भी नहीं सकते तो उधर अपन.
You need guts to pull that off. Player one made all the right moves.
कुट कर गया. देखो वेट ही कर रहा था कब जीतूं वापस. डाउनलोड होने लग गया था ना.
Now's not the time for jokes. What's up? Having second thoughts? It's all or nothing!
तो सारे कमांड ग्रैब वाले ओपोनेंट इंस्पिरेशनल मिलेंगे. हाँ मैंने उनका दिखाया था ना मैंने तुम्हें उस दिन कमांड ग्रैब.
Here comes a new
ओह रैंक मैच. डैम इट.
We're
अरे
about to
कैरी
see a
होता है.
mirror match go down, where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top?
छे, मैं तो प्लेट करने आया
See
था
what
यार.
they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here.
Damn it.
Throws them. What's next? Good work staying in throw range there. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 1 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. Who will capitalize on an opening first? Big
यार,
ones have
miss
to pick
input हो
who
गया,
wins this
वो
round. Player
खत्म था
1
वहाँ पे.
picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
डायमंड का रैंक अप प्रेशर इज गेटिंग अस.
Just goes for it at this range. How will this impact things? Player 1 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Looking for a chance. So, what's next? Throws a fireball. Sure you can? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side kick. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Yo.
He's playing like a human.
Hanging by a thread. Just needs one final push. Lightweek sets up with the jump in. Gotta do better than that. Excellent block. Looking willing to risk it for the overdrive. Pumps the brakes on the impact. There's the burnout. All the throw connects. What a finish.
भाई मैं EX शोरिकेन 4 बार दबा
We're
चुका
going
हूँ.
into the final round tied up.
चिप में ही मर
Which
जाता
fighter
हूँ
has
भाई,
it in them to
लेकिन
find
निकल
out
ही
the
नहीं रहा.
win? This is it.
ये भी मिस
Who's
इनपुट.
gonna take it all?
पता नहीं क्या हो रहा है
Dashes out
यार.
of the quick dash.
मेरे को पहले एक बार ट्रेनिंग में जाना पड़ेगा.
Dashes up. Back into the nice counter. Okay, here we add a bit of OG spice. Drops him hard. Turns out. Oh, snipe. Will this super art do anything? There's a burnout. Takes them up. Oh, here we go. Closes it out. Player one survived that tense mirror match.
भाई डिया मारते मारते को
Not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. The drive impact is denied. Gets the jump in.
ये भी नहीं मारा था मैंने. पता नहीं क्या हो रहा है. कुछ और ही निकल रहा है.
Big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Jump in, finds the
कैंसिल
mark.
नहीं हुआ.
Good anti-air. Knockdown. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Taking stock. Player 1 chases them down. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Box him with a target combo. Takes a trip. Player 2 needs to
मेरे को
deal with
burnout
this
दे गया.
burnout. Throws him. What's next? Knockdown. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 2 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. And a super activation. Ends the round
ऐसे
with a
करते हैं hit
sick
confirm.
combo. Amazing. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Let's get quick dashing. Who's going to start things off? The drive impact whips. Are they ready to punish? Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. There's a change of sides. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? At least one of them is having a good time in that corner. A quick breather.
वहाँ पे भी डिले टेक.
Win the
पता
throw.
नहीं क्या हो रहा है आज. मिस इनपुट इतने हो रहे हैं ना.
Is the last fighter standing?
मैं वैसे डायमंड से बहुत दूर हूँ. टाइम
Play
लगेगा
out. Are we
डायमंड में.
going to witness a blow up here? Box him with a target combo. Raise on the pressure with the projectile. Are they trying to beat out the jump? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. The combo's there. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Avoids getting cornered. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. What's their game plan here at this critical state? Goes for the super art? Life lead opens up. Shoots off a fireball up close. Shows a medium kick. All right, what's coming up next? Grabs
अरे
him.
भाई
Not much life left.
प्लस
Drive gauge difference
8
could
था
tip
वो.
the
ग्रैब
scale.
कहाँ से लग रहे हैं.
There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Sure you can KO.
इरिटेट ही हो गया मैं वहाँ पे. पता नहीं निकल ही नहीं रहा. बटन दबा रहा हूँ. मेरा कैरेक्टर खड़ा ही नहीं रहता.
The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Breaks the block with a throw. Looking to impress with this super. Oh yeah, that's what I like to see. Big, real, rip-off. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Grabs and throws him away. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Zones with the fireball. Oh, could be the start of something. Player 1 has the chance to. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? Dashes forward. KO.
फिर ग्रैब लेने लगे थे.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts
पकड़
now.
लिया मैंने जल्दी. वैसे ही
The last round. It's now or never. Blocks the impact. Gets the jump in. Extra spicy, sure you connect. And whiffs. They're wide open. Wall splat into the guard break. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Overhead, but it won't work. All the throw connects. Amazing. Player 2 is on the brink of disaster. There's a burnout. Quick step forward. Oh, putting the cherry on top. win this without pulling the trigger. What are they gonna do? Okay, here we go. What a finish! Player 2 survived that tense mirror match.
प्रॉब्लम पता है क्या है, जब ट्रेनिंग मोड में तुम मैच मेकिंग ऑन कर देते हो ना, टाइमिंग हिल जाती है। एक बार मेरे को इसको ऑफ करने दो। अभी ये तात्सु पता नहीं क्यों निकली पहले। Not be a matchmaking on. Casual and Marisa.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
ये गोरोपियन लग रहा है मेरे को पहले से। ये है ही शोकन की भाई।
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Starts with a jump in. Locks the jump in. Throws him down. Steps in for the throw. Okay, We're in the early stages of the round. Box him with a target combo. Knockdown. That's the jump in they were looking for. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Life lead, what a finish. Great lead in the life gauge there. Player one hits a
Gold
goal
five,
in
yeah.
the first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now,
whip भी
and
नहीं
everything
मिलता
from
इस
here
पे।
on out is so vital. Brushes off the impact.
शोर्यू लग जाएगा इनविंसिबल है ना मैं अरे लो
Full
आता
game
है ये
controls the match in the early going. Uses the target combo as a filler. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Triple Jinrai doing the business. Quick breather. Player one will look smart play to stop the opponent there. Player brushes that off and keeps going. Drive gauge gap here. Player two is in a pretty nice counter.
there is delay
What'll
in
happen
between
here? But experiencing burnout. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. And whips! They're wide open! Player one can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. What a read with that anti-air!
ये कमेंटेटर चेंज नहीं होता क्या
Oh, let's see if they can build themselves a
कोई
streak.
कमेंटेटर चेंज
Right
करता है
back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Absorbs the attack and fires back.
मारना भाई शोर ये देखो डैमेज देखो
Turns up the heat and cooks them. with
मीटरलेस था वो
Player one is just about out of drive after that. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weakened. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Brushes off the impact. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Medium kick. Flashes him. Super clutch corner switch. Goes for the jump in. There's the impact. Now KO.
बेचारा बॉटल कर गया
Player one with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? Opts to create space to start. Are we
इस
going
पे
to
whip
see some
डालो यार
fireworks here?
ऐसे ही पंच चलाती
I'm gonna
रहती
show
है
you. Does a good job of pushing back. Does a good job escaping the corner. Medium kick. Puts the super armor to good use. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Player two holding on to that corner advantage. Life lead tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Flashes.
Come
catches
back,
out the
come
cage
back.
Right there. They're gonna teach you a lesson here. You play with fire, you're gonna get burned. Shut up! Big gauge difference here, and those fighters are almost that amazing. Never say die attitude got them the win. Player one was an
बेचारे के दोनों
absolute
राउंड
beast
कम बैक
in
खा
that
गया
match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Combo with the target combo. Box him with the target combo. Backs them into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player one is
पिकअप
maintaining
DI भी
corner
नहीं यार ये भी
position for
ध्यान
some
रखना
juicy
पड़ता है
damage. Decent return on that combo. Knockdown. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. They need to rely on their instincts here. One chance here may end. That was a well-placed projectile. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Puts the super armor
ये
to
तो
good use.
पिछले मैच में मारना था ना
Hits them with a stop and pop. Projectile to try and change the situation. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Counting on the super to do the job. Going in, player two is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Quick dash it. Both fighters planning something? Player two has the deck stacked against them. Can't in there.
सैड
Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can
Sad
build
हो गया
themselves
वहीं
a
पे।
streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here?
अरे चोरी भी पीछे कर लिया
Goes for the fireball.
इनविंसिबल है भाई वो
Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Player 2 chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunity. Brushes off the impact. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Combo with the
पेशेंट हो
target
गया
combo.
अभी ये
Heading into the end game now. It's getting to KO.
नाइस
Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to
कमांड
use
ग्रैब ऑब्वियसली देना ही होता ही नहीं
it? He brushes that off and keeps going. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something.
डैम इट
Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Player 1 experiencing burnout. Knockdown and uses the target combo as a filler. Life lead is there. Finds the
अच्छा
target. Zones with the fire. Pumps the brakes on the impact.
ऐसे ही हरा देगा ये तो
You've got to be mindful of region. Impact squash. Dashes out
खत्म
the cage right there.
सैड हो गया फिर से
No doubt about it.
Sit down and shut up!
That was the highest if I've ever seen.
दिस गाय इज सैड
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Who's going to feel the dare
Khá
the
liya.
counter we wanted? Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Does a good job escaping the corner. Player 1 sees him coming
अरे?
and shrugs it off with a super and
भाई
boom.
शोryuken की तो कुछ
Nasty
रहा ही नहीं
blow
अब
to the back of the head.
डर किसी को
Nothing stops this train. Player 2 with the rhythm owning that.
हाँ यहाँ से नहीं हो सकता कम बैक
Player 2
Corner
faced the
and
giant and
burnout.
walks away unscathed. What a
जी जी
win.
जी जी
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
ये ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा काफी डीआई मारता ना
Sticks the combo. Player 2 has the life advantage. Can they exploit this advantage? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Alright. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump it. Does a good job of pushing back. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Balance from above. Box him with a target combo. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Uses the target combo as a filler. A quick breather. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. They just won't stop switching sides. A super art. Pops them with a shorty. In there. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Strings it all together. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Hits with the over, gets him.
अब मैं कूदने लगा था
Player
कमांड
2
ग्रैब का
picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Heats it up with a combo into super.
रीड्स
Will that super be the turning point? Jumps? Player 1 has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight.
मुझे लगा मैं बैक
Took
साइड
him
पे
to the
गिरा हूँ
corner
यार
in a flash.
मैंने ब्लॉक ही नहीं किया
They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a
डैमेज
bit.
क्या है ये
Drives it back, misses.
कम बैक कम बैक कम बैक कम बैक कम बैक कम
Grabs
बैक
him from above. Both sides. Yo, critical art now.
नहीं 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 नहीं
Big drive count now.
ना ना ना
Flatline.
अब मैं अनलकी हो गया क्या मारती है ये
Player 2 made all the right moves, and this experience is
खाली
only
रश
gonna
लेना
make
चाहिए
them
था मेरे को
stronger. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The low heavy's blocked. That drive impact is blocked.
karma वापस मिल रहा है
Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. There's a punish count. This can lead to something very
यार
big.
ये जो है ना मीटरलेस डैमेज इतना
Amazing
ज़्यादा
concentration on display
चलो
as
अब
they
मीटर
punish
लगा
their
पर
opponent's attack left them wide open. Player 2
ये
creates a
पैरी
good corner opportunity.
मर
Knocked
गया
down. Player 1 gets him. Player 2 sets the tone with that
वन
win.
टच है ये
Let's see if they can keep it up.
वैसे
Steps
स्लो है
back to start things off. How will they take advantage of everything
पर
that's
डैमेज
happened
बहुत
up
ज़्यादा है
until now? Closes the gap. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. Nice cross up. Atsu's out of the quick dash. Knockdown and dashes up. Ooh, snap kick looking to impress with this
लो
super.
खड़े होके खा लियो
Player 1 will look to apply KO.
पता नहीं क्या करता है ये
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Puts the super armor to good use. Sure you can? Both absolutely refuse. Finds the target. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Dragon Lash. Okay, here we go. Cross that off. Player
अरे
1
नहीं नहीं
can't use
कॉम्बो दे
Dragon
दी
Amazing! Jump and whip! They're wide open! Player 1 putting it all on!
Phew.
He had it all planned out!
just on the last hit enough to kill
Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned
अच्छा
win.
5-2 हो गया ना I want to quit now if you punish like this you can get an extra drive rush -11 and this is +7
Here comes a new
Oh.
challenger.
Luke in a ranked match
How's this match gonna shake out?
अरे
It's gonna be
ये भी
exciting to see.
इंडियन है यार
Gotta do round one. Fight.
see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. Perfect air-to-air. They're on the lookout for jump-ins. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 2 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Raised on the pressure with the projectile. Are they trying to beat out the jump? Does a good job of pushing back. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Big, low, reaching heavy. Extra KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Oh yeah,
The opening impact into a punish time. Flash knuck.
nice.
That combo did decent damage. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with Fireball. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side flip. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 is a gutsy Fireball gives them the round. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Jumps up. Quick step forward. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Aims for the shield. Gotta do better than that. Excellent block to shut out the impact. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Spinning all over super. Not shy one bit about it. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Hits the drive. This is a gigantic life lead. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Reads the what a finish! Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Grabs and throws him away. G-right kick for a mix-up. Player 1 chases them down. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Sticks the combo. No more drive gauge. They can't keep track of these corner switches. Where is their opening? Rejects the air attempt. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Medium kick hits. Scrapping it out up close. Player 1 springs forward with the drive rush. Sure you can? Uses the target combo as a filler. Uses the gauge for a super art. Oh yeah, that's what I like to see. Shin, Ryu, Rippa! Big super art hit. It's on. Forward rush. A forward rushes that off and keeps going. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Can either of these fighters win without relying on a super? This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? They are letting it fly from the get. Reads the jump in perfectly. Ooh, does them dirty. Perfect flash them. Sends a clear message with that counter. Cross-up attack. Their drive gauges aren't full. This means less resources to use when an opportunity strikes. Knock them out of the air. Does he right? Scuff him. Close range projectile. What now? Will this super art do anything? Has the Vulcan blast sealed the deal? Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Dangerous range here. Sets up with it is over. Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game. It's not over yet.
मम्मी आ गई थी यार रूम में.
For that run back. solid combo. Decent damage. What's next? Big counter. Player 1 may be just about done this round, but they still have a chance with a full drive gauge to tap into. Takes a trip. Player 1 chases them down. Knockdown. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Experiencing burnout. Gets them. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Closes the gap. Medium kick hits. Barely blocks the jump in. Hits them with a stop and pop. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Perfect input. It's a good spot to use the super. The Pale Rider hits. Now they've got him trapped. How are they going to get out? Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with the meters. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 uses the gauge for a super arc. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Counting on the super to do the job. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Shoryuken. Dangerous range here. Checks with a sandblast. Solid anti-air. Went for the chip kill. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Opens with a jump in. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Player 1, risky play, but it pays off. Sends a clear message with that counter. All the throw connects. Oh man, this is a scary range. Code burns out. Dragon Lash. More fuel to the fire. Hook them up. What now? Down on life. They got anti-air in the clutch. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Jump. Gets the counter hit and the win.
That one match I lost यार, वो मम्मी आई थी देखने। मैं बाद में करता हूँ स्ट्रीम, शाम को मिलते हैं, रात को मिलते हैं। बाय बाय एंड थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग।